Democrats are increasingly turning to socialism, sparking concerns the party is moving further left. One America's Luke Glaze explores the dark history of the political movement.
With the recent rise of popular leftist figures like Bernie Sanders and now Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the debate over whether socialism is taking over the Democratic Party has been on many people's minds as they head into the midterm elections. Since the 28-year-old political novice clinched New York's primary in June, analysts have suggested that Cortez's radical politics likely represent the next big thing for Democrats and could even pose an existential threat to conservatives. Although she is just a candidate, Cortez has been trotted out in the mainstream media to promote her vision of a socialist America.
Democratic socialism is about really the value for me is that I believe that in a modern, moral, and wealthy society, no person in America should be too poor to live.
The Democratic Socialists of America, a rapidly growing group which Cortez is a part of, views capitalism as an oppressive system which has brought about untold suffering and inequality. But what about the ideology they propose? Socialism's history reveals the system liberals are touting has actually brought about the worst crimes against humanity in modern history. When Karl Marx's socialism was first implemented in the early 20th century, the overthrow of the Russian monarchy and the establishment of the Soviet Union resulted in 61 million civilians killed. In China, Mao Zedong's Great Leap Forward in 1949 saw 48 million civilians dead, after the oppressive regime killed off entire villages, targeting intellectuals, religious people, and capitalists. But perhaps the most notorious example of socialism's impact is from Nazi Germany, a regime which many on the left mistakenly compare to American capitalism, when in fact the name Nazi literally translates to National Socialist Workers' Party of Germany, the party which originated in part as a way to mobilize workers against free market capitalism, resulted in 20 million killed, including an estimated 6 million Jews. When put together, the series of countries which took on the socialist economic model in the 20th century killed a grand total of over 110 million people in the last 100 years. But the leaders of the new Democratic Party say in America things will be different. And new wave socialists like Cortez and Sanders claim they are in fact democratic socialists. They are the true movement for the people. But what they refuse to acknowledge is that at its outset, so was the Soviet Union, Mao's leap forward, and so was Nazi Germany.
Wherever true socialism or communism has been adopted, it has delivered anguish and devastation and failure. Those who preach the tenets of these discredited ideologies only contribute to the continued suffering of the people who live under these cruel systems.
The left continues to promote socialism as the utopian solution to the nation's issues, but the historical applications of the ideology prove that every time it has truly been applied, it has failed, and has produced the greatest atrocities against mankind the world has ever known. Luke Glaze, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.